recycle concrete, especially in the viewpoint of our Thailand industry. The speaker will be Mr. Narong Wonggasem. Mr. Narong is a member of the Thai Cement Manufacturers Association, especially working in the working group on circular economy. He is currently with the Waste Management Business Manager of the CPAC Construction Solution Company. He has experience in several successful projects in the fields of the green construction, business, and waste management for the company. So please welcome Mr. Narong.
Good morning, Chairman, Professor Dr. Thanakorn, and Dr. Somnik. My name is Narong Wonggasem from CPAC Construction Solution, SCG. And today I come representative of the Thai Cement Manufacturing Association, TCMA. And thank you, TCA, Thailand Concrete Association, inviting me to be the keynote speaker for today. I believe that some of you is come to Thailand quite often, but some is come for first time. But welcome to Thailand. I hope you enjoy Bangkok. I will tell the story about in the last 4 days, we have listened to many of the expert keynote speaker talking in the academic issue. But today I will talk about another story. I will talking about the story in Thailand, that how we bring the construction waste and bring it to the recycle. It's quite a challenging thing in Thailand because of what I will tell you next. And in Thailand, I think it's the same as anywhere in the world, that in the construction side, we will have the concrete waste, and most of them is come from the private waste. In the private waste in Thailand, we have 3 ways to take care of it. The first, we bury it into the ground. This is very convenient, lowest cost. The second, the people will take it away from the site and send to somewhere else. Less of them only that will bring the concrete waste or private waste to recycle to use it again. Why it happen like this? Because of the work to disposal the waste, it belongs to the small group of people, the small company, who consider only how convenient they do and what is the lowest cost. They don't care much about the environment. They don't thinking too much. They're just thinking how to make it quick. Fortunately, that in Thailand now, some companies have the policy about the sustainability, and that company try to thinking that how they do with the construction sites and how they do with the construction waste. That's the opportunity for us to do. The beginning of this story happened in 2020. My boss, Mr. Chucho, come to my office and talk to me. Hey, Narong, we have a new project. It's quite huge project in the west of Bangkok. And the owner, he has the problem that he has a lot of waste in the sites, especially the private waste. So he asked us how to do with the concrete waste, the private waste of that. That is a question from my boss, and that is the beginning. So at that time, we just thinking about how to do it. It has many methods, and most of them is the old one, but still valid. The old one is mean what? To take it and do something else and recycle it. But why in Thailand they don't do like that? Because all the people, when they start to thinking of this, the first thing they're thinking about the cost. And if they found that the cost is more than the conventional way, they don't do it. So we try to thinking about another way we call circular economy. Circular economy is quite a new word in Thai. If we talking and ask someone in the last five years, what is the circular economy? Maybe they don't know. Because this word is come from the English word. and when it translates into Thai เศรษฐกิจหมุนเวียน so the people still down and don't know what it is. So when I start, I think this concept of the circular economy is good. When I go to see the customer, I try to explain to them like what is it. The good example I show to them is thinking about when we take a shower. If we take a shower one time, we take around 100 liters per time. If we take a shower 10 times, we will use around 1,000 liters of water. Circular economy different from linear economy. Linear is just make, use, and then we drain it. But circular economy, when we make, use, then we return. So we tell the concept of this by good the example when we take a shower, the customer more understand. And they think if we do like this, we can secure the natural resource like the stone and something else. That is the beginning that we try to bring this concept to the customer. For the waste journey in the construction sites, most of them, they will have the system to take care of the waste in the construction already. And the output mostly is go to three ways. The first thing, if they can bring it to use it again, they do it. We call it reuse. Reuse is the most effective way to do. The second, if they have to transform or recycle the thing, recycle the waste and use it again, they will do. We call recycle. The rest of them, it will go to landfill. We try to talk with the customer, to talk to the people, like the landfill is prohibited. Because in Thailand, when we talking like this, because it doesn't have the law. The law in Thailand is have the like this. In Thailand, it have two kind of law. The first one is a law to take care for the factory, industry. It's quite clear and it have the penalty. The worst case, if some factory don't obey or follow the law, sometimes the worst case, they have to close the factory. Another law is the law that talking about the waste from the house, from the building, from the department store. We call the general law. The construction sites are also under this law. So the problem is have the suggestion, but the penalty is not so clear or not so heavy. So the construction site will have a lot of alternative to do with the waste. That's why we have the problem. The people don't use recycling so much. In this case, even though we don't have the law, the strong one or the specific one to enforce the people, so we have to find something else. We will know that we also don't have the law to support something like what we talk the circular economy, or we don't have the law to support the EPR also. So we looking for something. The thing that we think to use with this in this situation is mean we have to motivate the people from the policy, from the education to know that what is the environment problem. Or even though we have to talk about now we have to secure for the natural resource. Some company have to challenge for the certificate or net zero. We have to bring this one to motivate them. In the process, when we do the construction sites, we will have the waste. If we don't do anything with the waste, it will go to the environment. And in that case, when it have the problem to impact to the people or the social, someone have to pay. Maybe the government, maybe the people, maybe the victim. Finally, we have to pay. But if we want to do the sustainability, so we have to come with the cost. Nothing free in the world, so we have to pay. But how we pay? The people, the owner, the developer, the contractor have to find a way to take care of the waste, and after that, all the costs have to go to the customer. Customer have to pay. When they buy it, when they use it, they have to pay. Pay money and pay responsibility for all. The owner have to be paid. The customer have to pay. This is the concept. When we get this concept, we have to looking for the first area that we have to start this one. In Thailand, we also have the group of company we call CECI. CECI is stand for circular economy in industry, in the construction industry. This one start from since 5 years ago. They start from the 12 top leading company in Thailand. And now we have 36 companies in this group. What they do, they try to bring everything about the circular economy to use with the construction works they try to do and start something new and convince the people to do like this. So we go to this group first and try to talk with the member and set up the pilot project. In 2021, after I got the assignment from my boss, so we designed the solution for the waste. We go to talk with the customer, empathize them, and find out that what is the pain point. After that, we set up the solution. We try to correct the ecosystem, the people, the machine, everything to make it and start to do some prototypes. After we success, we can communicate with the people that what we have or what we do. That is the thing that we do in 2021. Almost 3 years after we work on this, we find the system. We find we have the solution to take care of the waste. We can bring the pile waste from the building, pile waste from the demolition work, and crushing it to be the RCA. RCA stands for recycle cost aggregate. And when we have the RCA, we can use it to produce the recycled product, many things. Start from substrate and base to make the load, to make the recycled lean concrete, to make the recycled concrete, to make the precast, recycled precast. Even though the 3D printing, we also use it. We try to make many kind of the application for this. The history of waste development solution. So in the first, in conventional way, when we have the waste, they put into the ground like a landfill. What we try to do, we design the model 2, it means on site, we bring the mobile crushing machine into the site and produce the RCA. For some customers, they don't have the area, so we develop the model 3. The model 3, we do it off-site, we have the waste hub, and then we produce the RCA. And some customers in the beginning, they don't have any plan to recycle it. They just want to throw it away. So I modify the model 3 to be the model 3 plus. It means only transportation, and we educate them in the same time. The model 4, we bring the digital platform to collect the data, do the benchmark for monitoring and controlling. We do this in the construction area, and we also do this in the demolition area also. This is the development. When we talk with the customer, when we start to do something like bring the waste to recycle it, they will start to talk about the cost. That is the wrong way, because the cost means what we pay, and we have to talk about what we gain first. We have many benefits for them. In the part of owner, they also have the new standard. They can reduce a lot of pollution, reduce a lot of traffic. For example, if they bring the pile waste and crushing it at the site, we can reduce almost 1,000 trucks from that project. In the community and the environment also have the benefit. We can reduce the traffic, also reduce the complaint about the dust or the noise from the transportation, and it's absolutely the 100% zero waste to landfill. For the earth, we know already that how we get. And for the cost, we can reduce a lot of cost when we do this way, but we have to pay only the solution cost. We start the pilot project at the Hills department store in Sri Racha. And we try this one start from 2020. And we start from empathize with the customer, talking with them what they want and what we have, and then we try to adapt the solution and you try to utilize the equipment, the machine that they have for the objective that to reduce the cost, make it the minimize, and start to do the prototype. For the whole project, it take time almost 10 months for the first time. But start from beginning until the end. This one we learn a lot of things for them, and we have the learning point how to saving the cost. And after the project, what we got, we can change the pie waste around 2,000 tons to be the RCA, and we can reduce a lot of CO2. That's compare that we grow up the tree around 18,000 trees to produce the oxygen in a day. After that project, we produce the RCA from the pie waste. The next one, we go in advance. We bring the RCA to produce the recycle. The recycle concrete, we have some model. The convention model, this is the old-fashioned model. We just take the waste, go to the waste hub, crushing it, and send it to the concrete, ready-mix concrete plant, and we produce the concrete to the customer. In this system, we can find that it have the logistic cost at the B and D. So how to reduce this? We develop the new one. We have to send all the pie waste to the waste hub, but the waste hub must in the ready-mix concrete plant. If we can do this way, we can reduce the cost of transportation and send the product to the customer. This one we learn, if we make the new ready-mix concrete plant, we have to prepare some space for the waste hub. If we can do like that, this one can be flexible to do like a waste hub and concrete plant. A good example is come from some customer who want the recycled product without any waste. They don't have the waste, but they want the recycle. This is a good example because most of the company who join venture with the foreigner, we have the policy of this. And we just try to find the waste to produce for them. This point we learn to make the waste bank. The waste bank is mean that you can send the waste to us first, and then we keep it and use it when you want, or borrow it or buy it. This is the learning point for the recycling concrete. You can see the process. Since we have the pie waste and produce to the recycling concrete or recycled concrete, it has many steps additional from the existing process. All the process spend the money. So most of the Thai people, they think that when we use the recycled product, we should buy cheaper because it's recycled thing. They believe that the recycled thing should be cheaper. This is the one more thing that we have to educate them that how come it can be cheaper because a lot of process after the recycle. After they know like this, they will think that it has more value for the recycled thing. This photo, it will show the perfect system for the recycle. In Thailand, we start and we do some product like I told you already. I think in nearly future we can complete our circle. Now we can go more than half of them with the cooperation from the eco partner. Start from the transportation, the machine, the lab, the university, and all company. We help together to do this one. And this is the reference of the project in Thailand that we done with the pie waste already. It's some of them. One Bangkok is a huge project near here. They have the 18 building in the project. Central Sriracha is the department store. Siligit Convention Center. This is the biggest convention center in Thailand. And Wisdom Forest here, Six Sense Forest here, and Exto in the Lanam, not so far from here. The gas station also cooperate with us, and we have some building that do it. Senkan also join us until they make it like a standard. Every time they make the department store, they make the department store 3 pairs in a year. They do this way to do. They have 100% zero waste to landfill from the pine waste. In 3 years, we knock the door and talk to the customer. Around 47 47 projects that cooperate and do this way. If we counting in the company, it's around 27. That's good for start. I think so far so good. And this year we try to do something new. We make the waste hub in the concrete plant, and we have the 3 highlight projects that bring this one to use pine waste and use for the recycling concrete. The first project is Car 11. This one also the mixed use project, very huge in Sukhumvit Road. The reference is a condominium highlights project by SC Asset and Dusit Central Park at Suan Lung. 3 projects use the recycling concrete already. This is the beginning of the business. So what we have to do next? What we have to do is we have to talk with someone, the government, to create the law and legislation of the construction waste, at least to landfill is prohibited. The second, the owner must have to put the correct waste management method into their TOR. When they want to hiring some contractor, they have to put in the TOR. Third, we collaborate between the member to create the waste hub. If in Bangkok or the big city have the waste hub allow them, I think it can reduce a lot of cost of the transportation. Value added educate of the recycled product to the customer to let them know that it have more value, so it worth to pay. And the last one is develop some recycled product more. I think if we can make the RCA, we can do a lot of things from that. So today, now we know that this moment is a good start for the waste management business in Thailand. So I think some of you in here may be looking for the opportunity we can join. No law support. Even we have no law support now, but we can inspire by the sustainability policy. And we can do a lot of recycled product from this one. And finally, go up of the business, we'll have the possibility to bring some new knowledge, new technology, the thing that you found, the thing that you study to do is here. And I think that for the waste business is no competitor. So I think everyone is a friend. So you can join with us to do something for the better world. And this is all of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ray, for sharing information on your efforts to bring the recycled things to a real business. I have to say, in addition, that he spent a lot of effort because Thai government never tried to spend or provide some subsidies to this sort of the business. Yeah, so I would like to invite the questions from, yes, somewhere on there, please.
Okay, thank you. I'm Zheng Feng Zhao from Tongji University, China. So thank you for your excellent presentation. I have a question concerning about using of fine recycled concrete aggregates in the concrete structures. So in some countries, they are forbidden use these fine particles. And what is the current situation of use these fine recycled concrete aggregates in Thailand?
Yeah, we have cost and fine. Now we're looking for use the purpose to use of them first. But for fine, now we study with the team, the lab, to use it with something else, like to absorb the CO2. They found that they need only the fine particle, but this one still study. We don't use it all. But now for the remaining of it, we mixing it and just for use for rendering cane. That is the situation in Thailand.
Okay, my second question is, the quality of recycled concrete aggregate is very important, but there are a lot of variation. So in industrial application, how do you control the quality of recycled concrete aggregate or to minimize deviation, the variation of this material? Thank you.
Yes, that's a very good question. This is what we concern for all the time. So I divide the phase of the development. For the first period, Thailand now in the first period. So the purpose of to use like this, we start from the low quality first, like we use it for subbed and base. And every time we do like this, we will learn that how to control for them. For the bed and subbed is not much controlling. Every time when we crushing it, the product when we send to the lab, it pass all. But when we use it for the recycled concrete, we have to send it to the lab. And every lot of the crushing batch, we have to test and check the results. If the result is not passed, we have to forget it, what is the problem. We don't have the problem with the aggregation because all is quite good. But sometimes we have to worry about the impurity, but not much from the moment. I think in the future we may have to find and create when the demand is more enough. We have to set the plan like a recycling plan to take care of how we produce the IMC, RCA, and then how to control the quality. We ever talked this one with the Japanese company last 3 years ago. They have the system for that, but I think it's not the time to set the plan in right now. Maybe a few more years. That is my plan. Maybe this answer will answer your question. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think we have to move to the next keynote lectures. So please join me to give an applause to Mr. Narong. Thank you very much. So the next